Let us express gratitude to our forefathers, parents, family, friends, community, workplace, Mother Earth, all living creatures and non living creatures. Let us send blessings to the universe and receive back the same blessings. Hope you all had a good meditation. Apology for the loud music. Am I audible?
Yeah, yes, Rashmi.
Yeah. So last week we learned or we read about will, the power of responsible choices, and we create our own reality, the victim mode of thinking and the creative mode of thinking. And the author has given certain phrases and also exercises to evaluate whether our thought is in the process of creative mode or in the victim mode. Now, further, he expands the intention. So he says we may think of changing the job or writing a book or any other activities. But years passes, months passes, we are still at the same job or we haven't written the book. That's because our will stayed in the same job or our will to leave the book unwritten is we choose to remain in the same job and the book remains unwritten. So it is depending upon the will. Then he says behind every action is the intention of the actor. So he says some people they change job to make more money, some to find more meaning, some to gain influence, and others to help people. Okay, and those who have an intention of seeking more money, they will use that money to pay the fees of the children in the school or they may intend to ski. Okay. So the action is not important. The unseen reason behind the action is important. And that is what creates the experiences and consequences. And the author says this is called the intention. Okay. The action is changing the job, which on a physical level is we can see. But behind unseen is the intention. So there are different intentions, either to have more money, either to have more meaningful, or either you help others. Okay. Then he says actions that appear the same can have different intention. Such as one may donate to a charity to obtain tax deduction, or others may donate to help children. So in this, actions are same, but the intentions are different. The first one intention is to benefit himself for that because of tax deduction. The other one intention is to benefit others. So the consequences they create are different because the intention behind them are different. So he says the universal law of attraction brings like intentions, not like actions together. I'll repeat, the universal law of attraction brings like intention, not like action together. Then he explains about out tension. Okay, so definition of out tension is the application of our will to accomplish a physical goal. Okay, so when we choose an out tension, like having a job, getting a promotion, or winning a game, these are all out tension, and it is physical goal. Okay, he says the same out tension can have different intention. Like, for example, you can outtend to keep someone off a boat because you know he cannot swim or because you want his place on the boat. So, in this case, the same outtention will create different consequences because the intention is different. right? The first intention is to protect someone, and the second intention is to benefit yourself at the expense of another. Then he tells about an exercise for us to do, that our outtention and our intention. Let us do journaling. So he gives an example of outtention is take a vacation. Okay, so then possible intentions are rest yourself, impress your girlfriend, avoid a confrontation. Second, run a marathon is an outtention. So intention behind this may be improve your own time, impress others, avoid spending time with your partner. Like that, he gives a set of outtention and the possible intentions. So for one outtention, that is the physical, what we can see as a goal, it may have varied intentions, and these intentions create the consequences. Further, he says when we intend to do one thing and we are disappointed at the consequences, that means we had some hidden agenda which we do not know. Okay, the intention that was different from the intention you thought you held. And he gives an example that if we give a friend a gift of love and your friend did not accept it, will that disturb you? If it disturbs, then your intention was to manipulate your friend. Okay. So in this case, what you wanted more than to express your love. So that is why you felt upset and disturbed. Your friend wanted you wanted your friend to love you. Hmm? So these are the example he says when we intend something and we are disappointed with the consequences. That means we have some hidden intentions which we are not aware of. As he has given in exercise like take a vacation, there can be three or more intentions behind it. Maybe one of the intention is more prominent and others are hidden. So we, if the consequences are not as per our desire, that means our there are some intentions, categorized intention, which we are not aware of, and that is becoming dominant. Okay, then he further says the intention of your soul are harmony, cooperation, sharing, and reverence for life. Okay, I'll repeat, the intention of your soul are harmony, cooperation, sharing, and reverence for life. So our evolution requires choosing an intention in addition to our outtention. He further says an outtention will not create authentic power if the intention is not aligned with the intention of your soul. And we know what is the intention of our soul, that is harmony, cooperation, sharing, and reverence for life. So this ends the chapter of intention and outtention. Anyone wants to share their experience, please feel free to do. Yes, Ramji.
Swarnaji is there. Swarnaji, please. Your voice is not audible, Swarnaji.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, now is okay.
Hi, Rashmi. Okay, thank you. Hello, Rashmi. Beautiful music and beautiful meditation. And the
Namaste.
concept is, and the topic is so beautiful, very touching. So clearly, you read everything and explained very well, like, intention and outtention. So I never heard about outtention. We always hear these results and expectation, things like that. But it's so obvious now, intention and outtention. And yeah, because when we are operating with the soul and energy, everything matters is intention. Even I was contemplating today about intention actually. So what actually God is looking for, right? So all He's looking for divine qualities that you mentioned, like harmony and helping others and kind empathy. Those qualities only He's looking for. So as long as your intention is falling in these things, and whatever the result comes, everything is fine because your intention was good. So even the result is something challenging, still, the higher power is doing something, has some other plan for you, the better plan for you, because your intention is good. So that we may not know. So yeah, you read everything that I was contemplating. So it's resonating everything. Thank you so much, Rashmi ji. You beautifully explained everything clearly. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Naji. The book is really, I'm in love with this master Gary and Linda. They've, beautifully explained the out-tension concept, which was not very familiar with me, but the things they have clearly with example mentioned, like out-tension versus intention, and yeah, intention is really very, very
Exactly.
important.
True. And not knowingly we are, we are with our belief systems and with our mind. It's easy to think selfishly, not
Mm,
selflessly, right?
yes.
So it's okay to initially if it's coming, it's okay, but we need to
Mm,
reprogram it, because
yeah.
it's been coming up with with all the competition and all those things we lived all these years.
Mm,
We never know, and now it comes, but it's okay. But as soon as you recognize it, you change it to positive thinking and divine thinking.
yeah,
So then that's how we program ourselves. Thank you so much again.
absolutely. Thank you. Anyone else wants to share their experience or thoughts or opinion?
Yes, Rashmi ji. So, very, very beautiful meditation. So, thanks a lot for that. And the wisdom sharing is such a beautiful way of sharing it, particularly just like Swarnaji was mentioning, out tension was a new word for me. So I was looking forward since last session what it is, and very beautifully it is explained. And at the same time, the dynamics of law of attraction and the examples that are shared in regards with the out tension and intention with the donation, for example, how beautifully it is mentioned there. And the highlight is about learning that we have a soul's intention, and we have to look through if all our intentions behind our actions are matched to our soul's intention, which means only then the actions would have the highest power and the fastest manifestation, or else we don't reach our expected results. Even if we reach by chance the expected result, they would not give us an unending joy. So there would always be a missing aspect. So very beautiful. I really liked it. Thanks a lot, Rashmiji.
Thank you, Ramji, for adding your tips and insights on this wisdom as perfect. Yes, soul, yeah, we have to align our intention with the soul requirement or divine qualities. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Ramji.
And what comes as well is, the soul's intention is the highest intention,
Yeah.
while if we are not fully aligned with the soul's intention and we are with a different intention, let's call it the mind's intention, it is a diluted version of the soul's intention. This dilution is because of our way of upbringing, how we have, transformed through the way we are brought up, circumstances, belief systems, competition instead of cooperation, lot of things that come through that dilute the intention. Initially, we are all with just simple intention, which is our soul's intention. But as we grow, it gets diluted. And now, the more we become aware of these topics, we have to align our own self, ask our own self, how far the action I'm doing, what is the intention, and how far is it from the soul's intention? So the dilution slowly dissolves or disappears, and then we connect to the pure intent and purity. Thank you.
Thank you, Ramji. Anyone else wants to add or their opinion inputs? Please feel to share.
Yeah, thank you, Ramji. Beautifully explained and summarized. Yeah, so these intentions are, in it may have little things. Even wearing a jewelry, wearing a dress, right? I just, whenever I get a chance of, wearing and all, I contemplate and get confusion, like which one to wear what. I said, why we are wearing it, right? So what is the intention? So to look ourselves pretty, if we are looking ourselves pretty, we are already pretty if we are meditator. Otherwise, we always the intention is to show to outside world, right? So that intention, that small intention, you may give some excuses to yourself. Ah, that's okay. But it just I'm just thinking of myself. So these are the little things also may have a little bit uh, impact or different results. It may bring different results. So just wanted to. So everything, whatever we do, we have to contemplate and give a second thought. Why we are doing and what we are doing. So that will take us to a little bit higher sense of things, and which will align to the good intentions. Yeah, I just want to just came thought in my mind. So thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Sonaji. Yes, exactly. For females, yeah, jewelry is there to show others. It will have multiple intention. Like for marriages, I mean, we are bound to. Even though since we are in meditators, we don't want to, show off or wear something. But for the society, for these things, we have to wear. So just for their happiness, we wear it. But inside, we don't have an intention that it is to show off. Just for the society makeup, isn't it? So I think that also can be a
Right.
possibility.
But exactly, but this exact same thought also came in mind when I was contemplating. So even some groups they go and they wear different dresses, and we wanted to go the simple thing and all, right? So they may judge and all, but we are trying to teach them. We are the meditators. We are going to a group means definitely there is a higher cause. You have to be there in that group, like whether they're like very celebrities or they're like drinkers or whatever. You have a reason, bigger reason. What is that? If you're trying to match with their style, then what are you teaching, right? So even I happened to go to one of the group. So I went to just like a very simple thing, and they were like all show off and all. Then they thought, oh, I don't know anything. But I know everything. We are meditators. We can get ready like a pretty celebrities. But the message, I thought they will learn something, how to be simple and still be so happy and so compassionate. So if we are trying to match, it's just again to me, trying to match, then what is the message we're doing? They never get the message. So definitely I thought they got some thought. Oh, she's so harmonious. She's always balanced, always. eat very healthy. Yeah, they all said, "Oh, you're 100% healthy, Swarna." So they got that thought. That thought is enough for them to put a seed. So if I and they also saw, oh, she's always happy. She's simple. She's not trying to show off. Why we have to show? So that I feel like even in the marriages, go with the simple. So I'm trying to go with a very simple jewelry. Now and then it's mindset, right? It attracted to, oh, I should have been a little bit good. Otherwise, they may think. But again, second thought comes, no, there is a reason. So that's why we have to program. So that's my thing. If anybody liked it, they may, give a thought in that direction. So Vivekananda also, if you read his story, he went with our Hindu tradition. Nobody, if I think somebody commented, but he would give very smart answer to them. So he never hesitated. Even our Mahatma Gandhi, he never tried to match with a group. So there's so many messages that we can take from those great masters. So I just, the intention. I know the
Thank you,
intention is good,
Suvarnaji.
but something we
Yeah.
have a higher purpose. So we are always happy. Even if they judge, we are still happy, right? So I was, after coming here, I was like, what is my purpose to be in that group? I don't belong in that group, but happen to be there. What is that? So I thought definitely one day they will realize, are they everybody, they may be getting some things to stay happy and healthy. So thank you.
Thank you, Suvarnaji. Beautiful insights. Yes, absolutely. You can create a ripple effect to others going to this group. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you for bringing this another insight. Yeah. Thank you. Anyone else? Or if no more sharing, shall we end the session and we'll meet in the evening? Is that okay, Ramji? Shall we end? Or
Yes,
anyone else?
yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Masters. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you.